big numbers. Big numbers. 100 in a bag, that's a big number. Big numbers. Big numbers. Whole team counted, that's a big number.
Hey, foreign cars, foreign seats with the foreign leather. Foreign number, put the card in the ATM in the sad era. Yeah, flex mode, this ain't Southwest, this a jet. I ain't gotta shut the cell off, cause the iPhone don't got a jet mode. Bad ain't pesto. If you wanna come, let's go. We ain't going nowhere special. I just wanna see Modesto. Hit your thought, I'ma catch those. Mexican, don't make pesos. Hit your sus, I'll replace those. Number saved, no name though.
All right, Coach, under hazy, overcast L.A. skies, EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Dignity Health Sports Park in Carson, California. Today, it's the opener of a new NFL season between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and our home team. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This one taken from the 7. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
Set, ready, and read. Mike, number 53. Mike, 53. Go left. Close ball. Go left, free. Play that tight deep. Go. Free, deep.
They'll throw on first down with Jackson. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off near the 42. I'm not sure exactly what they had planned for play number 1 from scrimmage, but I can guarantee it wasn't that interception.
No doubt about that one, because in their daydream, this was going to be a dream play to get things started. Instead, it turned into a nightmare for them.
Here we go. 30 base. 53. Got you, boy. I got you, boy. Watch twins. Watch twins. Look at me. Zipper. Snap.
After the interception, here's Romo. And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line. Hassan Reddick. What a play by him. That's going to go as a loss of 13. Now that after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23.
Leo. Alert 3. Hey, lock it. Go.
Here's Romo. Oh, did he hang on to it? He did on the dive. Nice grab. There'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to 3rd down.
Switch. Ball. Bam.
Throwing on 3rd down. Romo. And that's complete to Adams. And they'll get him down at about the 37, well short of the first. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down. Here's Dustin Hopkins now to try the field goal. This from 54 yards away. And this one is right down Broadway. Well, all offseason, probably a lot of thought goes into that first drive of Week 1. They didn't get the touchdown, but at least they got something.
And what I like about it is that they didn't overthink it, because you're exactly right. A lot goes into the offseason, the preseason, to get to that first drive of the regular season. They went right downfield, mission accomplished, points on the board.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. Not the way they wanted to begin things. You had the interception on the first play of the game. The good news, it only led to 3 points.
And remember our conversation with him prior to the ball game? He said they had something special designed for the first play. It didn't hit, Let's see if he can rebound from it and not let it get him down.
And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down. Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
The throw once more on 2nd and 10. Jackson, and he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Mecole Hardman, the intended target, and that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
5:36. Line. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Bang, 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 bang. Switch. Switch. Same on. Check safety. Check safety. Yeah.
Jackson from the shotgun. And that will be incomplete as well. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
This is taken at the 23. Good blocking there, nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They finished off their opening drive of the campaign with a field goal on the last drive. Now they'll search for a touchdown here on this go-around. 1st and 10. A first carry now for Kareem Hunt. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. That'll wind up going for a loss of 4. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 14. Back to throw. Romo. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Noah Spence. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long.
I got you. Check 15. Alpha. Slam. Get it.
From the gun, here's Romo. Going for the deep ball. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
So on 4th down, here's the Australia native Mitch Wishnowsky to punt this one away. And he gets this away, angled for the sideline with a lot behind it. Wow. That one sails out of bounds. The side judge will walk it off. And he says it went out of bounds at the 9-yard line. Nice punt. So they'll play the field position game here as a very nice punt is going to pin them back.
Yeah, it's almost like watching a game of tennis, or do you prefer ping pong? You know, back and forth like that? But it definitely was excellent, wasn't it?
The Charger drive about to get going. And the results for them have not been strong to this point. 2 drives have ended in a turnover and then a punt.
So would it be too snarky for me to say that they've shown improvement? Because you had two drives with turnovers. Now they punted it away, so at least they didn't turn it over. So that's good, right?
You're going to get some angry users reaching out to you on social media.
Well, I don't mean to be.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And all the way down to the 29. A big play there for L.A. 62 yards. So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10.
53 is the mic. You're not ready. You're not ready.
Now it's Jackson. This pass going to be caught by Hardman. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. That one goes for 24 yards. A first red zone opportunity here for the Chargers. They've got a 1st and goal just inside the 5.
Check. Check 53's Mike. Quarterback, don't get nervous now. We ain't beginning to tear you up. Don't get nervous.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. From 4 yards out, and the Chargers have taken the lead.
As more and more up-tempo football creeps into the NFL game, some coaches don't think time of possession matters anymore. I believe we found one of them.
Point after, right down the middle. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. It's been an awfully slow start for them. This is their 3rd possession. They don't have a first down yet.
That means they have to change up what they're doing.
And the pressure gets to Romo as he goes down. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here.
Hey, watch the slant. Watch the slant. Check 43. Slant. Deuce. He's coming. Double up. Go. Shoot.
Here's Romo. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off around the 27, and his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. When I saw the pressure coming at him, that just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw. And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. To throw again, Jackson. Looking for the tight end, Olsen, and it's intercepted. It's Chris Harris with a pick, and he's going to return it to the 21-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. On 2nd and 10, Romo. And this time he's got the hookup. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Good yardage after the catch as that play good for 30 and a first. After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports.
Two-jet bombers. Switch. Hey, wahoo! Fight.
On first down, it's Romo. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 36. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Crunch. 53.
After the interception, here's Jackson. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Jason Verrett. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Oh, man, Brandon, not a real good throw that time. It looked like he tried to put a little too much air under this one, and it turned into a floater. And defensively, this is a dream. He could have fair caught that one. That was way too easy.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And 2 interceptions already here in this first half. That's got to affect him a little bit, right? He's got to be thinking about it.
He's got to be thinking about it, but most of the good ones, they find a way to put it aside. They're not happy about it.
And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off at the 30. And that pick just sets him up beautifully right down near the goal line.
I remember being in a defensive meeting back when I was in college, and our defensive coordinator says, we're going to call this be who you are defense. D linemen, you play the run. Linebackers, be aware of anything. And secondary, you play the pass. That way, you're all set, ready for whatever they put out there.
And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. He was trying to go back to Beckham there, but now it's 3rd and goal.
It's now 3rd and goal.
Let's get in there. Let's go.
3rd and goal, Jackson. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. Odell Beckham, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. For the Chargers, they're able to widen their lead. The point after is good, and that pushes the lead up to 11. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Their deficit is 11, 14-3, and needing to get something going here as they come up on 1st and 10. A run there on first down gets them a yard to the 26. And on the stop, the safety, Troy Apke. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26.
Check 13. Check 13. 6-6. Pull it. Big grip.
Out of the gun, Romo. Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete. Before the game, they were running the route tree about as efficiently and effectively as we could have possibly imagined, but sometimes the passes just go awry.
Yeah, let's face it, when you're running the route tree in pregame, you don't have defenders breathing down your neck. You don't have defensive backs making plays on the football. Hard to replicate the intensity of the game in pregame.
Yeah.
To throw on 3rd down, Romo. And he comes back with one complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A big 3rd down pickup of 20 yards. And just a small glimpse there as to why they like this rookie so much.
And that's why they lit up a little bit in our meetings with the coaching staff, didn't they?
When we talked about him, they did.
Yeah, they like his work ethic. This guy's running every route well in the route tree and getting better at it all the time, really honing his game. They expect a pretty good jump out of him as things continue to move on.
Romo. Looking left side, he's got it. Complete. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch. Good for 8 yards. They'll run with Hunt on 2nd down. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
Hey, Hayward! Christian, Travis. Joker.
Romo on 3rd down. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off near the 44. Past the 20. And he is not quite going to make it all the way in. They'll mark him down right about the 1-yard line. And that gives him now 3 interceptions in the game.
Well, someone's locked into what they're trying to get done in the passing game. When was the last time we had someone get 3 in a contest?
2011, wasn't it? And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Odell Beckham on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Chargers, they're able to widen their lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is up to 18 now. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And this, let's face it, an important drive if they're going to get back into this ballgame.
Think about going into the locker room down 21-10 as opposed to 21-3. 21-10, a little more optimism, a little more bounce around the locker room.
And now here is another interception. Picked off at the 36. And give him now 4 interceptions in this game. That's only the 3rd time this has been done since the year 2000.
I think that tells you how much better teams have gotten at throwing the football. If you go all the way back to 1960, 12 times before that, there have been guys who've gotten 4 interceptions or more in a game. I mean, most recently, since 2000, Delta O'Neal and D'Angelo Hall.
Jackson to the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete. The Pro Bowler Odell Beckham, the intended receiver. But it'll be 2nd and goal. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. And a short run there for the touchdown. Butker on for the PAT. And they open the lead up now to 25 points.
Makes the score Chargers 28, Buccaneers 3.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And last time wasn't pretty. 1 play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens.
Hey, Charlie.
53's mine.
Hard.
Coming to you.
Go. Go.
Kill.
Try to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Shaquem Griffin, he was relentless there as he hits home for the sack. They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend.
Watch the screen. Watch the screen. X3, 218, chopper. Kill, turn up. Hey, zoom. Hey, we heavy on the edges, Hey, Sam off. Fresno. Go. Fresno. 49, check 49. Ready?
On second down, here's Romo. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Bring it. Check. Yep. 53's mine. Check. 53's mine. And let's pin the mirrors back and go full strength. Check your hot read. Watch that. Look. Squeeze. Leo. Yes. Mike.
No run call here. They'll look to throw instead. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off at the 24. And he will bring this down inside the 10 to the 8-yard line. They had him back deep, got the interception, and now they start inside the 10.
Partner forgets starting inside the red zone. They're inside the green zone. From the 10-yard line in, a lot of teams call it that because that's the money zone. Get it into the end zone and make your cash.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, 2nd and goal.
Let's go. Hey, we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53.
Throwing is Jackson. And he's got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Chargers. Odell Beckham there to make the grab as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. Extra point right down the middle. And a rout is on here in this first half. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity.
And the pressure gets to Romo as he goes down. Hassan Reddick picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon.
Check 9. Yo, go.
Romo now to throw. Looking left side, and it's complete. A good pickup there, 18 yards as they get closer for 3rd down. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play.
53 to Mike. 53. Check the smooth. You don't want none, baby. You don't want none. Hey, you don't want to see me. You don't want it. Kill. Check 3. Check. Look at me. Zipper. Lee Griffin.
From the gun on 3rd down, Romo. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Hassan Reddick giving him once again his 3rd sack of the afternoon. Here comes the Buccaneers punter now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. This is away and a very good kick angled for the sidelines. And this punt will go out of bounds. I think it'll be inside the 25, and it will. Right at the 24-yard line is where they'll spot it. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend, as we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, we'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the 2nd half. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working, and call more of that.
Now Romo. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete. Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here. So a jump there defensively.
And it's a killer. Watch the football. Don't move across the line of scrimmage until the ball moves.
Check 31, check 31. Tight dog, tight dog, tight dog. Check.
Bear, hey! Hit it.
To throw on 2nd down is Romo. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Hassan Reddick, who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon.
You got tight. You got tight. You got tight right there.
Yep. Get it.
On 3rd down, here's Hunt. He finds an opening past the 40. A big pickup there, 18 yards and a Buccaneer first.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
Now after the run by Hunt, here's 1st and 10.
You ain't got nothing. You ain't got nothing.
Go.
Let's go, let's go. Hey, we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53.
80 weapon.
Hey, defense, let's go. Check 3, check 3, check 3. Hey, watch the edge, watch the edge.
A shotgun snap for Romo. That one is caught by Hunt. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end complete. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 19 yards there on the catch and run. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 down at the 33. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. Hassan Reddick able to record his 5th sack of the season. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. Gets this to Kareem Hunt, his running back. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
Not today, you are. Not today.
Hey, Haywood.
Hey, we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53.
Go, Mike.
Here's Romo now on 2nd down. Throwing left side, it's complete. And he's brought to the ground with another 1st down at the Chargers' 18. From the red zone now, Romo wiggles free, eluding the pressure right. And now he's going to use his legs and able to get this down inside the 15 to either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
Hey, high 7. Go.
Here's Romo. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
53, Mike. You better bring it. You better bring it. I'm letting you know right now, you better.
Look at me. Go. Deep grip.
3rd and long here. It's Romo. And he hauls it in for the Buccaneer touchdown. Davante Adams there to make the grab. And the Bucs are able to close the gap just a bit. Extra point good by Hopkins. And that will get him one closer. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is fielded at the chalk of the 10. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? I mean, they score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because
the ball comes out, and it's picked up by the Buccaneers. And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line. Now we're going to get a timeout. Appears we've got an injured Buccaneer. Hate to see this. Week 1 of the season. We'll be back.
Ready.
53 is the mic.
You, hey, Echo.
You better be afraid of me. Kill, 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 kill. Check 3, check 3. Hey, switch.
Rock it.
Watch twist. Watch.
Look at me. Zipper.
Following the fumble recovery, Romo. And he's got his man on the out route. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1.
Yo, cheetah.
Slam.
You're out. Go.
No.
Hard.
Watch out. Big Ed.
Hey.
And with very little time left on the play clock, Pete Carroll's going to call timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter.
On the double. General West.
Mike, number 53. Mike, 53.
Hey, Zoom.
It's just me and you. Bang, 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 bang. Check. 53's Mike. Check. 53's Mike.
Hey, Alpha.
Let's go, Heavy. Heavy, what you got? Heavy? Give me some. Here we go.
Sean, go.
Check safety.
Hit it.
Romo now to throw it. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
well, there's no doubt in my mind that he dreamed of this. How about this for your debut? 2nd sack in the opener.
Yeah, it's great to get 1. That's memorable. 2? Hello.
He dreamed about it. He thought about it. Did he ever expect it to happen? Probably not.
Slam. Out. 6 guys. Check 6 guys.
Check. Hey. Get it.
Throwing on 3rd down. Romo. And Adams has it complete. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Watch the shit. Switch it. Come on, switch it. Check 43.
Hey, exit.
Deuce. He's coming. Double up. He's coming. Double up. Share.
Yep. Smooth.
53.
Yes.
Check 52. 25. Check 25.
Now.
25.
On 1st and 10, Romo. And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19.
We got it. Check 53's Mike. Check 53's Mike. Defense wins championships, baby.
Hey, Delta.
Check. Crunch. Jim.
Shoot.
Here's Romo. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down. Went backwards. It's 3rd and very long.
Check 13. He's crashed.
Go.
From the gun, here's Romo. Under pressure again, and down he goes again.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, and with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And this will depend on the spot as it sails out of bounds. And they'll say it sailed out at the 10-yard line.
Let's go old school there. That's absolutely a great coffin corner punt. Someone's put some time in working on that, hasn't it?
Seems like every year these guys get better and better. It's amazing how they can command that football through the air.
Yeah, they used to actually practice with hula hoops where they place them and try and put them there. Now a lot of guys use barrels on the sidelines to try and put the football in one.
Here's Jackson. He's going to fire this thing deep right side. He's got a man complete. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. And that one results in 35 yards.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Just like that, out of danger and up past the 40 now for first and 10.
Mike, 36.
From the gun, Jackson. Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 14 yards is the pickup there and a Charger first down. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's first and 10 at the 41.
36.
From the gun, it's Jackson. Quick hitter here, it's complete. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion. Facing a second and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Again, Jackson. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off down at the 10. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
132 fighters. Go.
I'm going back to you.
Ready?
After the interception, here's Romo. Open man, he's got him, the tight end Hockenson. And they'll bring him down here right around the 17-yard line. The completion good for 3, and it's second down. That first down completion only netted him 3. Second and 7.
Joker. SOS. Check 4. Shit.
Look at me. Zipper. 5.
Here's Romo. He's going to loft it deep right sideline. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete.
50. Play.
The throw led him a little too far. It brings up third down. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on second down.
Watch the twist. Check the backer. Alert flare. Kill.
Now.
Out of the gun, Romo. He's got Adams on the hookup. 14 yards there and a Buccaneer first down. From the 32 now, here's first and 10.
Hey, Haywood.
53's Mike. Check. 53's Mike. Watch the out. Shit. Watch safety creep. Safety's creeping. Hey, check 20.
Hey, high 7.
Kill. Turn up.
The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter.
60 or.
Mike,
Go.
I'm here all day. Check.
Blue draw corkers.
Fresno.
Hey, Charlie. Go.
Now a first down throw, Romo. And he completes it to Hunt. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. They're looking at second down now as they search for a consolation score.
Back. No. Off.
Hey.
Stay at home.
Deep river.
Throwing again is Romo. And that's complete to Adams. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
53.
On first down, they'll run with Hunt. Give the tackle to Hassan Reddick. Here's second and 9, just a yard on that last run. Operating from the gun, Romo. And now here's another interception. Picked off down near the 5. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Charger drive about to get going. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Now, there's one timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it, strictly for pride.
And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Oh, Jackson's going to throw it. This pass going to be caught by Hardman. Through an opening, and there he goes. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. I think all teams probably like seeing that schedule for the first time, looking at week 1. Oh, good, we're at home. This is why you want to be home in week 1. They're looking sharp.
And I agree with you totally. That's what you want, but there carries a little extra pressure with that as well because you and I both know protecting the home field, winning your home games is paramount in this league. So you go into it, yeah, we want it, but now you actually have to go out and prove it.
Yeah, two sides to that coin, and looking like they're going to protect it here in this one. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Noah Spence able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Throwing on 3rd and long. Romo. And he goes down. It's a sack. They get him back at his own 3-yard line.
They can't stop the offense.
So plenty of smiles for the folks here as they head for the exits. It's a victory for their hometown guys. And with that, our journey begins, Charles. Week 1 in the books. Going to be a great season.
Oh, man, so much to look forward to. Isn't it nice to get a really good game right out of the gate? Preseason behind us. All these games count now, don't they?
Yeah, this is the exciting time with just 1 week gone and plenty of weeks to come. So for the home team here, it's a fantastic start as they roll to a blowout victory here in the season opener. So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, and this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more,